Hey guys, welcome to the replay. I am trying a new setup. I'm not sure if this is going to work or not. I can see that. Let me see what it looks like on the computer. It looks like you can see what you need to see. It's a little crooked. Let me see if I can just straighten that out a smidge. I'm not really sure which way to go. See if that's any better, if that corrects it, and then we'll get started. I can't see comments right now or any who's watching or anything because I have it away from me. I think that's straightened out. I'm not even sure, but we're going to go with it. Let me share this over to my VIP group. I just have a quick project for you guys right now. All right, let's see. I'm not seeing any comments yet. So we're just gonna get started, but I'm Dion and I'm with Coffee Chalk with Dion. I'm an independent leading designer with Chalk Couture, and we're going to be working on this What I Love Most transfer, and it's what I love most about my home is who I share it with. We're going to be doing it mostly all in the black chalk paste. I am going to grab sage just to do that greenery. I wasn't going to, but I decided it needs the greenery. So let's get started. This is a found surface. I've already sanded this surface, and I do need to wax it. So we are going to get my Chalk Couture surface wax and wax this surface up. This is our surface wax here. It is odorless and clear, which is awesome. And we're just going to get some wax on this surface. I wish there wasn't such a delay with Facebook, because then I could see better at the same time I'm seeing it, you know, what you guys are seeing. I'm just taking a little bit of wax on here. I'm just rubbing it into the grain of the wood. And all this is doing is putting a little bit of a barrier between my surface and my transfer, because our transfers are silk screen transfers. They're made of vinyl, but they're very, very sticky. And we're definitely going to fuzz the transfer as well, again, to put some more barrier. And we just put a little bit of wax on here. Again, this is our surface wax with Chalk Couture. I'm going to put this away. And I just used a little microfiber cloth. Now it's even smoother than it was, but I did sand the surface as well. So now I'm going to use our fuzzing cloth. This side is terry cloth, and this side is a microfiber as well. And this is for drying, and this is for your fuzzing. I'm going to open up this transfer. And I just want to kind of show you what Chalk Couture is, because it is so awesome. I'm going to write on the back. And then what is this, what I love most. The back side is a more matte finish than what the surface of this side of the carrier sheet is. It's like a glossy side. So you always want to make sure that you do right on the back, so you're always putting it on the correct size. Now this is our silk screen transfer. I am going to be fuzzing this, and this is all you're doing right now is getting a layer of lint on the back of the transfer to prevent it from being so sticky, because they're very, very sticky. And the reason they're also made like that is because you can also use ink, our Chalkology inks, on fabric. So when you're using any of our transfers on a fabric, you do not fuzz your transfer. I'm going to set this like this a second so I can move this out of the way. Set that fuzzing cloth off to the side. And make sure I don't have any huge chunks. I'm just going to wet my finger. Use a little bit of water and grab that little chunk off of there. Because any kind of bigger pieces of fuzz can, if they're too close to what you're actually chalking, they can make the chalk paste bleed. I just want to make sure I don't have any really big pieces on here. So now we're going to put this on. I'm going to bring it more toward the bottom because I do want to put some of this ribbon on the top. So I'm just going to line it up as best I can. I try to center it. And then we're going to press down in the areas. This is the same board we used the other night. It's just bigger. This is a bigger board. It's still a found surface. This is not a Chalk Couture surface. I just noticed there's also this little heart. Makes me wonder if I should do the little heart in red. Good morning, Kelly. How are you today? Thank you for stopping in and checking it out. I'm trying a new view, which, you know, doesn't include me in the view, but I thought this might give you guys more light too than I don't have very good light, but I'm just trying it out today, see what you guys think. I didn't go live last night. I'm just sitting here stirring my paste. I do have the old formula paste still, so I'm working through all my old formula before I want to invest in any new formula, because it's still good. You just have to stir it. So that's our sage and our black velvet, and I did not put the sage in the link above. I do have in the description a cart link for you that shows you everything, the transfer, the paste, a squeegee. It shows you a small squeegee. These are the mini squeegees, and just give you an idea of what we have. I'm going to do the black first, and we're just going to get started. I put a little bit on. I put a lot because I do have a lot to cover, and I don't want it to dry out. So I'm just going to get this layer on, and we're probably going to do a pull and chalk, it's called, or pull and paste, so that it doesn't dry into the silk screen. This will be a little tricky over here getting to this area. I can come back. I usually put it on fairly thick initially because I want to make sure that I'm getting it into the silk screen, and I'm just gliding the paste on. Let me get a little closer over here. Try not to hit the where I want green. Okay, now that's all on there, and I'm going to take the excess off, and I'm going to keep my squeegee at a 90-degree angle and take all that excess off and put it back in my jar, because I will be able to use that again. Then we're going to peel that up. Set that over to the side. We're going to peel this section up so it releases the chalk from the transfer. So far, not many major bleeds, which is great. Because this is a palette, it has multiple levels in the board. I am going to hit this with my dryer a little bit. But those different levels of wood can make your paste bleed because it's not a flush surface. But this came out great. I'm really happy with this. So pretty. You definitely do not want to apply any heat to your transfer, because you will melt your transfer. All right, now I'm going to gently lay this back down, just to carefully make sure I don't have any bubbles in my leaves, because we're going to chalk the leaves next. Make sure this is down. You don't want any bubbles in your bottom half as well. Now we're going to do the sage. I'm going to drop a little sage on here, a little sage on there, and we're going to put that into our little greenery. And then a little black, too close to the black. But this is what our multi-tool is awesome for. I just didn't pull it out. The multi-tool has a smaller squeegee on the end, so you could use a multi-tool when you want to get into the closer areas of a transfer that you want to color something different. Hopefully this comes out good, because I tend to be too light near the areas that are getting close to the other letters, and sometimes I miss the top of a letter, or in this case a leaf. That's okay. I'm gonna pull, I guess we'll pull back up from here, and we'll release the paste in the green as well. Oh, that's pretty. It may be light for you guys on the camera, I'm not sure, but I definitely see the greenery. Yeah, you see it too, I see it. Okay, that came out beautiful. Let me just hit that with a dryer. And I'm going to gently put this back down and rub out those letters. Make sure I don't have any bubbles again. I apologize, guys. I was getting a phone call. I hope I'm back now. I was getting a phone call. They're gonna have to leave me a message. I'll have to get back to whoever they are. I am waiting for a garage door guy to call me. That might have been him. So I will call him back as soon as I am done with the live. If you are not in my VIP group, type VIP in the comments. I'd love to have you in my group. I share insider information and some specials occasionally, and you know, if you're creating, I'd love for you guys to share what you're creating at home as well. It's definitely a great group to get some extra ideas than what you see on my business page, so love to have you in my VIP group. So type VIP in the comments. I forgot to mention, when you are removing a transfer, you want to lift the transfer straight up at a 90 degree. Perfect. If you lift it, if you pull your transfer off and you kind of roll it back, it will curl your transfer. And you really don't want to do that, because you also don't want to stretch your transfer out. And I'm just plopping this stuff in a cup of water I have off to the side. I find that this is the best way to soak my tools, and they're so much easier to clean. They clean up so much faster when they've soaked in a little bit of water, because everything with Chalk Couture, all of our products, including our inks, are just washable with some warm or cool water, and they're awesome. So this is so far what we have. I think it came out great. And we're going to put a bow on the top. I think I got a little chalk paste here. I'm not sure if that actually will come off. I may have to sand it off. I don't know how I did that. There's a funky finish on this board. So it's already a distressed board anyway, so it's not going to be bad. There. All gone. There's like this surface, it's a really nice surface, but it's like a powdery finish all over this surface. I don't know what kind of surface this is, but it's kind of weird. But I love the look of it. The look of it is great. Let me try the bottom of this before I forget. And then I knock it and it gets ruined. There's very little bleeding, and I'm actually okay with it. It's, you know, the bleeds come in these lines because they're uneven. That looks great. I'm very happy with it. So I made this bow. I'm not a bow maker. I watched a video yesterday of a fellow designer who shared her 30 years of expertise in this video, and this is what I came up with. Not thrilled with it entirely, but I'm going to try to use that and maybe, you know, take this. I know that the hanger is right here, so I do have to be, the hanger's like right here. I want to lay this flat around this side. And maybe tie the bow on with this. That's what I'm thinking. Will it work? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not like a huge bow person, but we might make it work. And then I can just finagle these things and cut them and all that. I'll shape the little tails better. That sort of thing. Make it smaller, puffier. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know what I'm doing with bows, but I try. I think I have to make it tighter. But you get the idea. Let me see. I think the bow is a little too big. I think I'm going to make another one of these and make it smaller, because I think the bow is too big. First bow ever, so I didn't tie it in a knot. I just tied it on, so I'll be good to get this off, and I'll make this one smaller. But even if you just tied, you know, this, I don't know, I don't have enough to make it a little tiny bow here, but you know, you get the idea. Definitely has to be smaller. I don't want the saying covered. So that's what I've got for you guys today. Sorry I wasn't on here last night. Let me know if you like this view better than seeing me and the project. If you haven't heard of our club, and I'd love to have you check that out, there's a link above in the description as well for my club. And what it is it provides you a transfer each month with a project. It gives you 3 chalk paste singles along with the transfer. You get an 8.5 by 11 B-size transfer. This is the project that I had made with this month's current transfer, and it came with this, all this saying together, the birds, the line, and also this Find Your Wings saying. So it was really cute, and they change the transfer every month. And in May's transfer, it's a lemon grove, which is really cute, and it says, I can't remember what it says, I always do that, but it says something about lemons. It is posted on my business page if you want to check that out, or if you're in my VIP group, for sure you're going to see a lot of ideas on how to use these transfers. Every month I'll post multiple ideas that I've seen that other designers have made with these, and this was my design. So definitely be part of the VIP group. You get a lot of more information from me and ideas and inspiration. So thanks for checking it out today, and if you have any questions, I'm always available. Message me anytime, and check out the links above, and join my team if you want. Love to have you as a teamie working the business or a hobbyist. It's a great opportunity, so if you're interested in that opportunity and doing what I do, you can check out opportunity, type team in the comments. I can send you a link to my opportunity group. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this view. Let me know in the comments below, and please, when you come in, say hello and let me know you watched the video. I will talk with you guys soon. Now let me figure out how to end my video. There we go. Have a great afternoon. Bye.